mabuhay. Mabuhay. Kumusta? Hi, Taj. Yes, thank you for waiting. Yes, finally we're starting our official session for tonight. Hello, and for those of you who've just seen this channel or who've just seen me, kumusta? I'm Albine. Welcome to Learning with Albine. Yes, and we are learning Tagalog. Yes, if you want to learn Tagalog, stay with us. Yes, and yes, welcome. Welcome to our group. Welcome to our community. Actually, we have built a solid group already. And yes, thank you, Kelly. Hello. Mabuhay. Magandang hapon, Hawaii. Yes, and give me a minute to talk to newcomers if ever. Yes, to those who are new in this channel, thank you for finding us. Yes, and please say hi. Please say hi and tell us where you are from in the world. Yes, and we want to build a strong community foundation, strong community foundation, and I hope that my audio is loud and clear for watching now. Mabuhay! Magandang gabi from Ohio, USA. Yes, magandang gabi, Indiana, Taj. In Indiana, magandang gabi. Kentucky, Taylor, are you here with us? And what? I like to roll call places. Like, let me see if I remember somebody from Connecticut, from somebody from South Carolina or North Carolina. I don't remember that much. Hi, Randy, are you here with us? Treat you brain. I don't remember, but your title sounds familiar. Treat you brain. Hello. Please tell us if I've met you over on Facebook or somewhere here on YouTube. Tell us how you want to be called, by name or what, by nickname or by screen name. Yeah, treat your brain. Yes, nice title, but can we make it more personalized? Yes, and Connecticut, if I remember, are you here with us? And also Texas, Lauren, I hope you're here again. And yes, Hawaii, magandang hapon. And London, not here. Let's get there in Asia. Harold, Harold, are you here with us? Hello in Indonesia. And hello, Philippines, of course. Magandang umaga sa mga kaibigan ko sa Pilipinas. Kumusta po kayo? Sana ay okay ang lahat sa inyo. Sana ay okay ang lahat sa inyo. Sana ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan. Hello. Yes, and what else? Hi, Taylor. Thank you. It's a party once again. Okay, what do you have? Anything you have right now? Yeah, so I just have a water here. Yes, but it's all right if you have some wine or whatever. Yes, and for our anniversary night, we had what? Vodka. Vodka tonic. Yes, once in a while, I want to drink vodka with like, of course, it's mixed with fruit juice. My favorite fruit juice. Mango and something mixed with tropical fruits. Yay! Something personal for us. Yeah, and so, like, shall we start? Are we ready to start right now? Any announcement? Yes. Before anything else, again, announcement or reminder. Just reminder. Tomorrow, Saturday, we will have our coaching call. Yes, for everybody, old and new. Yes, and I look forward to that, to meeting you again, Taylor, Taj, Kelly, tomorrow. Treat your brain. Hello, Monina. Hello, Monina. Thank you for being here. Yeah, how is Australia? Yes, I'm glad you are here again, and also no work. Yes, just relax. Yay! Good friendship. Yes, make friends here with Taylor and Taj. I know you've met them already. Yes, and yeah, and I hope maybe more people will come in few minutes, like Harold and could be Randy and who else, whoever. Yes, Monina, thank you. And how's your Tagalog practice? I wish that you can join us on a Saturday, but yes, time difference is the question. And also, I like to remind Monina, please, if you are given 4 sessions of free one-on-one. Okay, I don't know how we would come up with good schedule between you and me. Tell me. Yes, I can be like in the night again when we met. If you remember that time we met before, tell me if and tell me the day and time. You know my email address. Just email me or send me a message on Facebook. Yes, you are given 4 free sessions one-on-one. I want to talk to you. Yes, and talk to you and help you with your Tagalog. Yes, and also, yes, if you miss my email, maybe I can send email again. And yes, I am constantly writing emails to you. And please, just in case you miss my email, please check your what? If you're on Gmail, there's such kind as promotions. It could be on promotions tab, and it could have been buried by other emails that's coming to you. Please look up on my emails. Those are not plenty, but I try to write emails for you. Yeah, okay lang. Mag-aalis ako sa California. Really? Sa October, so soon. I'll be on similar time. Good to know. Yes. What you mean is, aalis ka mula sa Australia, darating ka sa California. Yes, that's the verb. Aalis ka mula sa Australia. That is where you are. Aalis ako dito. Pupunta ako sa California. Good to know. I'll see what I can do. Yeah. We can wait. Yes, it depends on our availability, your availability. Just remember, you have 4 sessions, 1 hour each, sessions free. Yay, thank you. Good luck. I wish to see you again. Yeah. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Taylor is here. Taj is here. Thank you. No, thank you. Maybe later. Tagalog conversation, because I want you get used to our conversation, day-to-day conversation, and of course, you want to write down common words and phrases, and also occasionally I'm introducing you what we call deep malalim, or like old Tagalog words, which to me is just right for you to understand what those mean. And also, like, even if those are old words already, still you would hear them, especially if you've got to be listening to commentary, radio, current events commentary, or anchors, news anchors, something like that. Those broadcasters, or in the news agency, like commenting on several issues, right? Yeah, I believe so. Even if I'm introducing to you what they say is old terms, still it's going to be helpful to you. And also, and let me see my face, going to be like this one. It's going to be useful. And yeah, it's nice that you have wide range of vocabulary, old and new, which we mean old were those those past generation words, and then also, of course, I'm introducing to you recent generation words. Yes, yes, you will encounter about one or two tonight. Old, what I say, classic. Classic, you see, I am more on a classic side. It's not really old or forgotten, but let's call it classic. Classic. Yay. Okay, maybe maybe people will laugh at me at my terms, but you know what I mean. Okay, those are just labels. Let's not be so very attached to labels anyway. We can create our own labels. So let me present to you this one. So essential question, of course, our objective for tonight. Let's see. Let's have four. What is the possible conversation when talking about fishing and the environment? Yes, I found a script, or I reinvented the script about fishing and environment, and also what adjectives can be mentioned when you talk about fishing. It's just right we talk about fishing because the Philippines is an archipelago. Lots of islands in the Philippines, lots of beaches, lots of fishing villages. Yes, yes, interesting. And another objective, how to use Tagalog adjectives in its comparative degree. Comparative degree, yes, and also adjectives in its superlative degree. Okay, I bet you are familiar already. Maybe Taj or Monina, familiar with comparative and superlative degree. But let's review. And I want you get reminded of. Yay! So before we start, I'm showing you picture of our fresh market. Yes, fresh market in the Philippines. A picture of this wet market where fish can be found, can be sold and bought. Right, a wet market in the Philippines. These pictures I'll be showing you series of pictures, not plenty but interesting, taken by my husband Bruce. Yes, he wants taking picture, and he is his hobby is photography. Yes, he likes that, and it's good for me. I can get more and more pictures for presentation. Yay, next. And yes, another view of our wet market. So where there are like clams and others small fish, there's squid, and in the far side there's meat meat products. Yay. And then more picture. I acknowledge Bruce for taking this picture. And yes, here goes the shrimp. Squid in Tagalog is pusit. And yes, in the small one, far, not so close, it's the hipon or shrimp. Those are shrimps, mga hipon. Okay, next. And yes, I like to show you also the picture of fishermen out in the sea, catching fish. Small fishermen, of course, villagers. Yes, wanting to catch fish, so they have something to be sold, or something for their food for the table. Yay, next. Okay, mga tauhan, in this conversation we have two characters, mga tauhan. It's ikaw, and siya. Ikaw o siya. Siya, siya. Okay, however you want to say it, whether siya or siya, it's all right. Okay, next. Okay, let's start the conversation. Line 1. Siya. The other person. Okay, let's do it. Follow after me. Salamat at sinamahan mo ako dito sa palengke. Again, salamat at sinamahan mo ako dito sa palengke. For those who have difficulty pronouncing our syllables, let me say it syllable by syllable. Salamat at sinamahan mo ako dito sa palengke. But of course, that doesn't sound natural. This is the natural way. Salamat at sinamahan mo ako dito sa palengke. Yes, and that means thanks for coming with me here in the wet market. Salamat for thanks. Sinamahan, coming with, sinamahan. Mo for ako, mo, yeah. Me for ako. And then mo is not mentioned in English because mo is you. Dito is here. And then palengke, wet market. But of course, in the Philippines, when we say palengke, it means both dry and wet also. Like the place for grains and other stuff, right? And clothing. It's part of the bigger section of the market or palengke. So we just have one word for market. It doesn't matter if it's wet market or dry market. So simply say palengke. Yes. Next slide. Feel free to raise question. And also, if you notice something wrong in my presentation, feel free. I'm alright. It's a big help for me. Okay, next. So, if of course this is you, your line. Okay, ikaw. Ginusto ko ring sumama. Follow after me. Ginusto ko ring sumama. Nagsusulat ako at may tema tungkol sa malingap na pangingisda. At sa palagay ko ay ito ang magandang lugar para makahanap ng mga sasabihin. Yeah, so this time it's such a long line, about 2, very long line. So I don't need to say it syllable by syllable. So just learn to say it word for word. So again, follow after me or listen very carefully. But of course, it's nice that you are following after me. Again, ginusto ko, okay, more natural. Ginusto ko ring sumama. Nagsusulat ako at may tema tungkol sa malingap na pangingisda. At sa palagay ko ay ito ang magandang lugar para makahanap ng mga sasabihin. So in English, it's my pleasure. I'm writing a paper on sustainable fishing. So I thought this is the best place to come up with idea. Okay, let's see the meaning of these phrases. 7 watching, say hi. Say hi if you have not said hi. Please introduce yourself. Okay, next. Ginusto ko. That's you who said it. It's my pleasure. So of course, this is not literal translation to it's my pleasure. So ginusto means I wanted. I also wanted to join. Sumama, join. So it's my pleasure to me. There's no direct expression in Tagalog about it's my pleasure. I'm not sure if you know something, tell me. But to me, this is a good expression. Ginusto ko ring sumama, which means I wanted to join also, with the presence of rin or ring. Later, I'm going to discuss about the use of ng in adjectives. Ginusto ko ring sumama, rin. To, T-O-O, or also. Right? or means as the same, just the same. I wanted to join. Okay, next, nagsusulat. Nagsusulat means I'm writing. Nagsusulat is in present tense. I'm writing. Ako, of course, I. At means it's of course it's conjunction. It connects one phrase and another. So at in Tagalog literally means and, A-N-D, and. But with the presence of so here, I just simply use the word at, because at means and. I'm sorry about that. At my tema, so in English you didn't, tema in English means theme, Theme, but of course you didn't mention it in English, so I just had to say my tema so that the context would be able to come up with the English statement. So tema, tungkol. Tungkol means about. In Tagalog, what tungkol in Tagalog is about in English. Tema for theme, and then and then malingap na pangingisdà is sustainable fishing. Sustainable. So I chose the word malingap to translate sustainable. In Tagalog, malingap means protected or careful, being careful or being protected. Malingap. So root word lingap. Okay, pangingisdà for fishing, and then sa palagay ko is I thought, but of course thought in Tagalog means my brain is working. Literally in Tagalog, thought, akala, it could be in Tagalog, akala, but it's not right to use akala, or it could be, I just didn't write akala. So the very first phrase that came to me is sa palagay ko. Sa palagay ko, equivalent to saying I think, or I feel. Sa palagay ko, I feel, or I think. So it's the same as saying I thought, right? And so this is the best place. Ito ang magandang lugar for place. Throat. Okay, para, to come up, something. Yeah, I believe so. Para, to come up is the use of this. It's not literal translation, but it's the function. Makahanap is makahanap ng mga sasabihin. Yeah, it's just the equivalent translation. Hanap, root word hanap means search for, locate or find. So come up, same context with come up with. Okay, and okay, para is the function of to. So I said to come up with, so forget about that. To for para, makahanap for come up with, makahanap, and then sasabihin for idea, although idea and sasabihin are not literal translation, but it's the context. Sasabihin, root word sabi, that I can say something. Sabi, say something. That one, sasabihin, para makahanap ng mga sasabihin. Or in other words, para makahanap ng maisusulat. Or you can also say, para makahanap ng idea. That's acceptable in English. In Tagalog, Taglish. Let's see. Again, let's see. Ginusto ko ring sumama. Nagsusulat ako at may tema tungkol sa malingap na pang. Okay, let's use Taglish here. Nagsusulat ako at may tema tungkol sa sustainable fishing. At sa palagay ko ay ito ang magandang lugar para makahanap ng idea. So that's Taglish. So instead of saying malingap na pangingisda, you can simply say sustainable fishing mixed with Tagalog words. And then makahanap ng idea. That is acceptable. Okay, next. Okay, siya, the other person. Sa totoo lang, ang mga laman dagat sa bansang ito ay nasisira na dahil sa walang kapararakang panghuhuli. Sounds weird, but get used to it. Okay, I'm introducing to you. Okay, let's see again. Let's say it again and follow after me. Sa totoo lang, ang mga laman dagat sa bansang ito ay nasisira na dahil sa walang kapararakang panghuhuli. Dahil sa walang kapararakang panghuhuli. Okay, interesting. In English, how do you say that? Well, marine life in this country is being destroyed because of unsustainable fishing. Yes, as short as that compared to Tagalog. This, well, I don't see any direct word for well because it can mean many things. We can have various phrases for your expression well. Like here, I chose the phrase sa totoo lang. Sa totoo lang. So if you would translate this in English, sa totoo lang, it means in reality. Or the truth is sa totoo lang. But yes, sa totoo lang, that means you would always want to say sa totoo lang. You will sound natural when it's part of your conversational. So start saying sa totoo lang. Yes, you would always hear it from locals, and also it's nice if you would always say that also. Sa totoo lang, yes. And also in the Philippines, people tend to really speak Taglish, and they often said actually something. So actually, it's also the same as us saying sa totoo lang. Sa totoo lang. Yes. Ang mga laman dagat is for marine life. Okay, so not literal translation, but the meaning is just, the context is just that. Laman is the thing inside. Laman. So compound word, dagat for sea. The thing inside the sea or under the sea. Laman dagat. Marine life. Sa bansa, of course, bansa or bansang, the real word is bansa. Country, nasisira, destroyed. And then of course you have dahil for because. And then again here, unsustainable fishing. It's walang kapararakang panghuhuli. Panghuhuli means catching the fish. Kapararakan is new word to you. So kapararakan means value. So because of the presence of wala, so the phrase means no value or for no reason, for not enough reason, they are catching more and more fish. Yes, walang later I will have one slide for this word kapararakan. Kapararakan. 7 watching. Yes, stay with me. Okay, are we good? Or let me say it again. Sa totoo lang, ang mga lamang dagat sa bansang ito ay nasisira na dahil sa walang kapararakang panghuhuli. Yeah. Next line. Ikaw, you. Say this. Hindi na ako nagtataka. Pangingisda ang pinakamadaling makuhang hanap buhay dito sa Pilipinas. Again, so syllable by syllable, for the sake of those who have difficulty saying our words, let's have that. Hindi na ako nagtataka. Pangingisda ang pinakamadaling makuhang hanap buhay dito sa Pilipinas. I'm sure this is difficult for you to say pangingisda. And also, what else? Makuhang. Okay, so yeah, try, just practice. Again, let's say it naturally. Hindi na ako nagtataka. Pangingisda ang pinakamadaling makuhang hanap buhay dito sa Pilipinas. Okay, in English, I'm not surprised. Fishing is the most accessible occupation in the Philippines. Okay, hindi, not surprised, not. Hindi na ako, I'm not. Hindi na ako nagtataka, surprised or nagtataka. Actually, surprised is, it means, in Tagalog means gulat, nagulat. But nagtataka literally means wondering. I'm not anymore wondering. Nagtataka, wondering. So, yeah, but I believe so. This is just equivalent expression. I'm not surprised versus hindi na ako nagtataka. I'm no longer wondering. Yes. And then, pangingisda for fishing. And then, pinakamadali is most accessible. So later, I'm going to introduce how to say this most. Most, of course, obviously, you would say pinaka. Yes, pinaka. And then, makuha is accessible. Makuha. Easiest and well, it cannot really be translated literal word for word. So, it's the meaning. Yes, hanap buhay for occupation. Hanap buhay, occupation. Pilipinas, of course, Philippines. Are you doing good, and do you enjoy your new words and phrases? New words and phrases here. Let's move on. Yes, this is again quite long. Okay. Siya, the other person, or your kausap, kausap mo, ang iyong kausap. Also, same as saying, ang kausap mo. Okay? Problema naman iyan saan mang lugar sa mundo sa tingin ko. Pero mababago pa ito. Pwede namang magpasya ang mga tao na bumili lamang ng mga nahuhuli sa malingap na pamamaraan. Ang kagustuhan ng mamimili ang magpapabago. Again, I'll try to say it slowly. Lots of words, lots of syllables for you. Again, follow after me. Problema naman iyan saan mang lugar sa mundo, sa tingin ko, pero mababago pa ito. Pwede namang magpasya ang mga tao na bumili lamang ng mga nahuhuli sa malingap na pamamaraan. Ang kagustuhan ng mamimili ang magpapabago. Okay, again, so this translation to well. So I didn't have really precise or one translation to well. So in this context, I just use the word naman to close to somewhat mean that you were saying, well, it's a problem. Well, it's a problem, or problema naman. Okay, something. It's very similar in tone and in meaning. Okay, naman, with the use of naman. Yes, yes, and you know that naman is, there's really no literal translation to naman. It's, to me, I call it word helper. Word helper. It helps to what, to change the tone, or to moderate the tone of the conversation of the speaker. Okay, or to make the voice gentler for you. Okay, and then next, saan man is everywhere, saan man. Lugar, of course, is saan mang lugar is place. So saan man, saan man word is not complete, so better say it with the literal lugar, which is place. Everywhere, saan mang lugar. Sa mundo is world, right? Sa tingin ko, I think, sa tingin ko. Yeah, this I think is about a brain, or in Tagalog, I think means iniisip ko. But we don't say it that much when you mean I think. We just simply say sa tingin ko. So we use our perception, eye perception. Sa tingin ko. Yes, instead of iniisip ko. Yeah, so that's the difference between when you mean I think. In Tagalog, we mean sa tingin ko, tingin for look, or the use of your eyes, sa tingin ko. Yes. Or perception, to me, perception is the good meaning with this phrase, sa tingin ko. Okay. But, of course, but, mababago, it can change, mababago. And then, no new, okay, I'm checking on messages or questions. You're so quiet. I hope it's all right to be quiet. Okay, next, mababago pa ito. It will change. It can change. It can change. And then people can choose. People for tao. Pwede, or so the presence of pwede here is the same as the use of can choose. Pwede namang magpasya. Pasya in Tagalog means, so root word pasya, so you know verb conjugation. So pasya, root word. Pasya means decision, magpasya. Yes, so that means instead of choose, which means in Tagalog pili, choose. So I just use the word decision. Ang mga tao, for people, bumili, of course, you're very familiar with bumili. Lamang, so that means buy only, bumili lamang. Nahuhuli sa malingap na pamamaraan. So this is how I translated sustainable seafood. Nahuhuli, catch or caught, being caught, nahuhuli, in a way, pamamaraan, in a way that you are careful, or people are careful or protective of the marine life. Yes, nahuhuli sa malingap, careful or protective of what we are talking about, laman dagat or marine life. Okay, na pamamaraan. Sustainable seafood, nahuhuli seafood. Not really literal translation, but the context. Ang kagustuhan in Tagalog, kagustuhan is a Tagalog word which means choices or preference, kagustuhan. Mamimili for consumer. Mamimili, consumer. Magpapabago, makes a difference. Magpapabago, makes a difference. Yay! Next, are we good here? Let's say it again. Problema naman iyan saan mang lugar sa mundo. Okay, if you don't want to pronounce iyan, you can say yan, yan. So to me, it must have apostrophe and then followed by yan. Okay, let's do it more natural. Problema naman yan saan mang lugar sa mundo sa tingin ko. Pero mababago pa to. Yes, instead of saying ito, people say to. Okay, so take note of that. When you hear to, it means ito. Pwede namang magpasya ang mga tao na bumili lamang ng mga nahuhuli sa malingap na pamamaraan. Gas. Ang kagustuhan ng mamimili ang magpapabago. I'm gassy. Okay, it's natural. Okay, I'm just human. 9 watching, welcome to my channel. If you are new, I am Albine. Thank you for being here. And if you are new, if you just got here, please say hi and make friends with us. Okay, I'm Albine. Welcome to my channel. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We are learning Tagalog here. You are learning Tagalog. At the same time, I'm learning English. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. Next line, next statements. Ikaw, and it's you. Nalilito ako sa tema mo. Nalilito ako sa tema mo. Plano mo bang magsulat tungkol sa siyensyang pangkapaligiran o tungkol sa negosyo? Again, let's say it again. Okay, let's say it word for word this time. Nalilito ako sa tema mo. Plano mo bang magsulat tungkol sa siyensyang pangkapaligiran o tungkol sa negosyo? Okay, so what? Magsulat. Maybe tungkol is difficult for you to say, but get used to it. Practice. Tungkol. Tungkol. Also, siyensya sounds like science. But anyway, let's say it again. Nalilito ako sa tema mo. Plano mo bang magsulat tungkol sa siyensyang pangkapaligiran o tungkol sa negosyo? Okay. In English, I'm confused about your theme. Did you plan to write about environmental science or about business? Yes, nalilito, confused, nalilito. Ako, me. Tema, of course, theme. Your theme, tema mo. Your theme. Plano, plan. Plano mo ba? Did you plan? Plano mo ba? Did you plan? Yeah, that's the better one. Better, and it's all word for word translation, maybe. Magsulat means write. Tungkol for about. Environment, pangkapaligiran. Or environmental science. Environmental science translated in Tagalog as siyensyang pangkapaligiran. Pangkapaligiran for environmental, pangkapaligiran, environmental. Lots of syllable for you. Practice saying it. Pangkapaligiran. Pangkapaligiran. Oh, yeah. Okay, tungkol again, about. Negosyo, business. Did you like it? 9 watching. Hooray! Mabuhay! Hello, Poray Noise and Poray Nice. Okay, next. Siya, the other person. Okay. Kasi, ang negosyo, kapaligiran, pagkain at kalusugan naman ay magkakaugnay. Again, kasi ang negosyo, kapaligiran, pagkain at kalusugan naman ay magkakaugnay. Okay, so again here, well, so you see, did you notice that there are lots of like equivalent phrases to your well if you are English speaker? So well, so how do you say well in Tagalog? There are lots of ways to say it. Another way is kasi, or literally kasi means just because, kasi, because. Is just an expression that I'm starting to say it. Something, and then kasi, and is really very widely used, always used, word. It's not a word anyway. I call it in Filipino grammar we call it kataga. It's not a word or word, but no meaning by itself, no meaning. So yeah, to me I say it word helper. Parts of members of the word helper. Kasi, yes, it's really like making your emotion something like this is it or something. Kasi, or just because. Yeah. Ang negosyo for business, environment, kapaligiran, food, pagkain, kalusugan, health, okay. And then of course you have the another word helper which is naman, yes, naman. So this means your emotion is in reality naman or obviously naman. Also the same thing when you say obviously naman. Ay magkakaugnay is connected. Yay. Next, okay, let's say it again. Kasi ang negosyo, kapaligiran, pagkain at kalusugan naman ay magkakaugnay. Yep, that's how you would say it in conversation. It will be nice to have you team up with another student and making converse or exchanging conversation like this. This will be fun. Next, okay, this is what you would like to say. May punto ka diyan. Kailangan nating isipin ang lahat ng mga yan or iyan. Okay, kailangan nating isipin ang lahat ng mga iyan. Kung hindi, patuloy nating sisirain ang mga namumuhay sa ilalim ng karagatan hanggang walang mga isdang mahuhuli. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to explain. That's why I wanted really to present to you words like this, iyan, because this kind of word is the real word in Tagalog dictionary, because if you would because people would argue that this is not the real way to say it in conversational. It's what you call conversational Tagalog. But to me, presenting it this way, the real word thing, it will help learners to understand that the real word is iyan. And then in that case, if you have your dictionary, especially published dictionary, the ones you got from the bookstore and it's all published, yeah, so not the dictionary that you find like online, example Google dictionary and other thing, those are not reliable. Okay, so of course if you would find yan, no I, so it's not in the dictionary. But I don't know if dictionary has been revised already with all those words like yan or to, or like sa akin, instead of saying sa akin they say sa akin. They don't write the word a in akin. But yeah, to me it's very important to for you to read it incomplete as letters of the word, not the shortened one. But if you would like to hear Filipinos talking, let me try it for you. Punto, okay, again, let's do it. May punto ka dyan. Kailangan nating isipin ang lahat ng mga yan. Kung hindi, patuloy nating sisirain ang mga namumuhay sa ilalim ng karagatan hanggang walang mga isdang mahuhuli. Okay, so again, my point is that diyan is the real word, but if you would hear locals, they don't say diyan, they say John. John. Same thing with iyan. They don't say the word iyan, but they say yan. It's really generation thing, because if you would be talking to grandmothers, and especially if they are from the rural part, not in the city, Tagalog, like Batangas and other areas of Tagalog region, you would still hear them say diyan or iyan. Iyan. Okay, so it really depends on where you are and who are you talking with. Yes, so it's okay. Get used to say diyan, and also at the same time you say Jan. Yes, the same thing with iyan and yan. And same thing with to and ito. Yes, I hope that is clear. Don't get confused. Next, okay, so that's really a good point. We need to think about all of those. Otherwise, we'll keep destroying our marine ecosystems until there are no more fish in the sea. Yeah. 10:53, we have more time, and yeah, I believe so, we are on track. May punto ka diyan, good point. Kailangan, need, isipin is think, lahat of course is all of those, lahat ng mga iyan, all of those. Kung hindi, otherwise, kung hindi, patuloy, keep, patuloy natin, will keep, destroying, sisirain. Sisirain here is future tense, but here is ing in Tagalog, in English, but in Tagalog we choose the word future tense here. Patuloy nating sisirain. Okay. Because of the presence of we will. That's why it's better for us to say sisirain. Namumuhay is the namumuhay sa ilalim ng karagatan. This refers to marine ecosystems, because namumuhay means living, and then ilalim means under. Karagatan is the ocean, underwater, or seas or ocean, right? Hanggan means until, and then isda, of course, fish. Mahuhuli is the verb here, so it means fish to catch. Isdang mahuhuli, fish to catch. Yes, no more fish in the sea. Next, no reaction. Let's move on. Oh, end of conversation. Yeah, so that's the end of conversation, but we are not done, because there's some more. There's bonus round. We have bonus round because based on our objective. So there's more for us to talk about. Yeah, and yes, of course, end of conversation. And there's something else. And there's a reminder. I would like to remind you once again, we have Saturday coaching call, and it's come as you are. Come as you are. We will chat. We will reunite. We will catch up with each other while practicing our Tagalog. That will be tomorrow. And then also, when I mean tomorrow, I'm referring to our time, which is EST, and it's nighttime here. So if you're in Asia, it means tonight in your place. Okay, and also, yeah, I'm promoting my premium classes, but for people who have been following me and liking my service, like this YouTube tutorial and all I do on Facebook and all I do on Saturday. So this, for those people who cannot attend Saturday and they want to accelerate their Tagalog practice, yes. How about premium classes? Yes, contact me for premium classes, right? And also for people who have been following me and liking what I used to do, so no pressure. Yes, if you are not considering premium classes, that's all right. So let's just meet where we are able here on YouTube and on Facebook and on Saturday classes coaching call. Okay, and also I like to encourage people to subscribe to my email list. Yes, subscribe. Yes, and also, and if you are subscribed already, please watch for my emails. Check on your emails. Something from me. Yes, and also, yes, subscribe to this channel. Smash the like button, and thank you. And let's move on and recommend. Tell people about us, what we're doing, and what I'm doing. And okay, next, yeah, this one. This is new to you. Magandang gabi, matutulog ako. Okay, go ahead. TJ, matulog ka, you're tired. Just catch up. Get back to my video when you are free. Yes, half of this content for you to catch up. Okay, yeah. Salamat. And then, yeah, but for those who are staying with me, we have more slides. Yes, it's still early. Okay, yay. I hope Kelly is still here, Taylor is still here, Monina. Yay. Next, let's talk about kapararakan. Yes, kapararakan is a word, but don't you know that the root word is from the word darak? Oh no, the way to say it is the rak, yes, which means aksaya. Also is another Tagalog word, and in English it means wasteful. Yes, so my reference here is diccionario.ph. It's helpful for me, but diccionario.ph is about input searching for Tagalog word, and it will give you a Tagalog definition. So it's helpful for me. So Tagalog word defined in Tagalog as well. Yeah, and now, yay, thank you, Monina. Yes, yeah, more learning, more information, more helpful words for you, and also, yeah, how we come up from root word to adding affixes into the root word. Yes, so in this hi Taylor, yay, you're still here. Yeah, so kapararakan, you have used 3 affixes. One is ka, one is pa, one is an. As demonstrated here, ka is the affix, pa is the affix also, or infix. Ka, prefix, pa, infix, and then the rak, the root word, and then there's suffix. Okay, so from the root word darak, there's tendency to change from D to R, so that means the root word has transformed into rarak. That's why combining all together you have kapararakan. Yes, it means halaga. So it looks like pakinabang, purpose or value. So for some reason, the meaning wasteful has turned into the opposite, and kapararakan means with value, with purpose. So kapararakan means there is purpose or value. Yes, and yeah, this kapararakan, I often hear this from newscasters or also radio commentators. Yeah, yeah. And then also next word we have, this is very common, you would always say this, kapaligiran, kapaligiran, kapaligiran. So root word is ligid, and so by definition in Tagalog, kabuuang pook paikot sa isang bagay. So in short, in English, it means vicinity or surrounding. Okay, so again, same as the previous word, there are three affixes used, ka, pa, and an. Yes, and so in this, yeah, the same thing as the other one, D were changed into R, ligir. So that's why kapa ligir, from ligid into ligir, kapa ligiran. Oh, this is wrong. This is not the meaning of that. Kapaligiran means environment. So halaga, I must have cancelled out halaga here. So simply environment. Environment is the meaning of kapaligiran. Yay! Next slide. We are almost done, so be patient, and the more lessons for you here. More lessons. So mga pang-uri, which means adjectives. So again, we start from root words. So there are more root words I'm introducing to you here. Lingap, which means careful or protective. Ganda, beauty. Dali or dali is swiftness, quickness. Haba, length or long. Pula, red. So from root words, we want the infix or prefix ma, So from lingap, you have malingap, and also, yeah, just add ma before the root word, and you come up with pang-uri or adjective. Malingap, maganda, madali, mahaba, mapula. Malingap means protective or sustainable. Yeah. Maganda, beautiful. Madali, easy. Mahaba, long. Mapula, reddish or red. Okay, let's do more practice. Okay, more lesson. Comparative degree, mas plus adjective, which is pang-uri. Mas malingap means more careful. Mas for more. Okay, mas maganda, more beautiful. Mas madali, easier. Mas mahaba, longer. So for comparison, so you have two things to compare. This one, X is mas malingap compared to Y. X is mas maganda compared to Y. X is mas madali compared to Y. So in Tagalog, let's say it in Tagalog. Ang X ay mas malingap kesa sa Y. Ang X ay mas maganda kesa sa Y. So fill in the blank about X and Y. Right? Ang X ay mas madali kaysa sa Y. Ang X ay mas mahaba kesa sa Y. So that is the use of comparative or mas in Tagalog. I hope you appreciate. And next, what about superlative? if you have mas, we have pinaka. Pinaka plus adjective. Pinaka plus adjective. So, pinaka malingap, it means most helpful. So, yeah, and then take note, it's one word. The previous one, it's two words. Two words, mas, malingap, two words. Pinaka, join. So, pinaka has become prefix here, prefix. Pinaka, malingap. So, yes, that's how the word is created from the root word lingap. Yeah, next, pinaka maganda, most beautiful. Pinaka madali, easiest. Pinaka mahaba, longest. Superlative degree. Superlative degree. Yes, familiar? Or you just learned it today? Okay, this is really just what? Application of our what we are talking about. Application, or yeah, I really just want to clarify, right? Like that's why when to use ng, and also I want really to demonstrate that please understand why Tagalog statement has lots of ng in the end. Let's what understand when to use ng. Yes, g in the end. For example, the adjective malingap. Malingap, there is a ligature or pang-angkop which joins two words. One is especially between adjective or adverb, pang-abay, and noun or verb, right? So malingap will have to describe the noun pangingisdà. So you would say malingap na pangingisdà. So malingap na pangingisdà is the final phrase. And also maganda na lugar. Maganda na lugar. So from maganda na lugar, three words. Instead of saying three words, you change na and then add suffix ng to the pang-uri or adjective. So you got magandang lugar, two words only. Yes, I hope that this demonstration is very easy for you to understand, or not anymore for you to ask why do you have ng in the end. It's essential to have ng. Magandang lugar instead of saying maganda na lugar. Yeah, because you know the reason why, because we want pang-angkop. Yes, wala na kapararakan. So wala na kapararakan. Instead you would say waláng. There's ng in the end of wala. Waláng kapararakan. Okay, so now three words combined with the presence of two pang-angkop or ligature. Okay, so na, walang, wala na kapararakan na panghuhuli. What technically? So, but just with by saying ng or adding suffix, walang kapararakang panghuhuli. So really, you need to train yourself saying ang. Yes. And then 7, watching. We are almost done. Saan man ends in n, so simply just add g as your pang-angkop, the letter that joins two words. Lugar is the place. Saan man na lugar. So the final phrase becomes saan mang lugar. Saan mang lugar. Malingap na pamamaraan. So this time, malingap, it's not applicable to use ng here. Same thing, this one, same thing. It's not applicable because your tongue is not, it's not easy to say P plus ng. So just leave it as that, three words. Malingap na pamamaraan. Okay, what about hanggan? So this you would understand, wala and hanggan. Walang hanggang What? Hanggang walang mga isdang mahuhuli. So ng, the presence of ng in the end is important. Pinakamadaling makuhang hanap buhay is another example. Pinakamadaling combined with what? Because pinakamadali is an adjective, and then makuha is verb. So adjective. So pinakamadali, an adjective, an adverb has to describe a verb. So pinakamadali function becomes adverb. So it describes verb here. Makuha is verb. And then makuha has become adjective to the noun. Pinakamadaling makuhang hanap buhay. Hanap buhay. So that is how Tagalog phrases can be created, and I hope you understand how that is, and when it's time for you to say it, it's easy for you to say. Yay! And so how are you doing? Did you appreciate your lessons for today? Yeah, our lessons for today. And yes, we come to an end. 7 watching. Thank you for staying with me from start to finish. And yes, hit the like button. Smash. And yes, how are you doing? And if you have every Friday it's always Tagalog conversation plus lecture, a short lecture on grammar. Of course. Yes, conclusion. We've done talking, or I've given you possible conversation on fishing and the environment. And also we talk about adjectives, and also comparative and superlative degree. Yay! How is that? Tell me. How are you doing? Let me see. Oh, yeah, okay. What shall I say? No question? People are quiet. Kelly, thank you for being here. Monina, how are you doing? How's your afternoon? What's the plan? What's the plan for your afternoon today? Us here, me, Taylor, we will go to bed pretty soon. Yay! And so what else? I hope to see people tomorrow on session 1, session 2. I will be there. You will be there. Yeah, I'm going to post the link over on Facebook group tomorrow. And what else? No question. Time to go. Yes, shall we end this one? Shall we end our session? Yes, it's 11:14, not overtime this time. Just right. It's just right. So what? People are quiet. 7 watching. Okay, sign off. I'm done for now. And so, of course, I will be back on Sunday. And really, I'm planning on something special for September, because I like to honor Araw ng Marinduque. Araw ng Marinduque. It means Marinduque Day. So Marinduque is my province, the small island there, right, very center of the Philippines. So it's the founding month. So we call it's a celebration. Araw ng Marinduque. Actually, the date is September 13th. Supposed to be this on Sunday is the best day for Araw ng Marinduque. I'm inviting some guests to be with me. I hope that time is right and content is right for us. For Araw ng Marinduque is special. Otherwise, we will find something from me. Yay! So, errands, have to do errands. Yes, we are done. Thank you for being here. Yes, next week again, Friday, this time again, Monina. Yeah, Monina. Yeah, and Kelly is still here with me. Yeah, and Taylor, who else? Taj is in bed now. Okay, so now let's do this. Let's do this. I'm sending love, light, protection, if ever you want healing and good relationships, happiness, your way. Hanggang sa muli, hanggang sa muli. If you say salamat, my response, walang anuman. Mag-ingat, mag-ingat. Kita kits, kita kits. Thank you.